Era la 18ª jornada de la Liga. El Barcelona recibía al Sevilla en el Camp Nou. Los pupilos de Cruyff superaron con claridad el obstáculo andaluz. Once again, we witness history.
Seville only 2 places behind Barcelona. Barcelona themselves. Well, Barcelona make one change from the Rinat Dasaev, the Soviet Union star goalkeeper, is. The referee comes from Las Palmas. He's negotiated a hefty pay rise, and they're speculating to go when the professional footballers of Spain joined in a national strike. 3 to his right in the middle for Barcelona. And a terrific save by Dasaev. By Begiristain, right into the shooting path of Milla, and Dasaev showing his pace as well, and the late arrival took it, Aloísio. He came here with not perhaps a grip. So Barcelona continue to make the running, literally here with Soler. Lineker dummied beautifully, and Julio Salinas came in. But Jimenez, the key defender there, was just able to make some contact. This is Milla. And Seville's power to defend being examined at the moment. Julio Salinas with the shot. You've got everything behind it. Far forward. Milla with the responsibility for the more telling pass. A brilliant back heel by Lineker, and Julio Salinas. From Lineker. You really feel that Gary Lineker's on his game, and he's intercepted the back pass too. Struck down with hepatitis some 6 months ago now, and has taken a while to the taking of the free kick. Roberto always a threat in the air. Bakero's there. Hardly had a chance to trouble Zubizarreta so far. A break with Polster. Well, you could see what was going through his mind, and he's goal scorers in his days in Austria, Tony Polster, and he saw Zubizarreta way off his line. Well, in the middle was the defender Nando, and Zubizarreta in no sort of position at all as Ramon heads wide. Played back in by De La Fuente, and Zubizarreta was nowhere, and that was a chance for Ramon. Roberto's back pass. Lineker. Here's Salinas. Brilliantly taken. Salinas might be rivals for one spot in the team instead. And look at the interplay here. Lineker made a nuisance of himself, and already Salinas had. And although this time the back heel from Lineker wasn't what he'd achieved earlier, the ball still went into the. Milla. Eusebio. Lineker. Good football. Ball is delivered into this sort of area. There are few better in the world than Gary Lineker, because there are few quicker. Bring in the centre again. And that's where he'll stay, because it's going to be a free kick. So often the target, but it won't reach him. And he was trying to sneak in there. And in fact, when you look at the sequence of results they've had this season, here's Lineker troubling them again. It was, and Julio Salinas who slit the ball through so threateningly. Aloísio's cross. Bakero looping the header, and it's got into the surprise of Dasaev. I gave the goalkeeper perhaps the benefit of the doubt on the first one, but although it was a useful header from Bakero, Dasaev seemed to be letting it go far off his line in truth. But he rather pulled the left hand down. Goal at Sevilla defending. And Dasaev fumbles and gets it at the second attempt from Soler. Slow to close him down. And Dasaev found the shot a little too powerful initially. So there is onside. And Seville, the near post. As Barcelona weave to spell again. And Bakero. Roberto. Beaten away by defender and goalkeeper. Polster. That's a useful cross, Ramon. He's left-footed. In fact, it wasn't Ramon who was offside. Here's Lineker. Well, Dasaev could only push it out as far as Begiristain. Again. This is Begiristain. Now Bakero, Begiristain, and against 5 at the back because of the players joining in. The Juan has replaced Zuniga. And 3 goals down on my watch. What a start. Who caught Seville with their minds still in the dressing room. And Dasaev, the defender, Martagón, let Lineker get down that side that Lineker faced. And we've seen him do that so often. Possibly Dasaev had it. La Fuente with the cross. Before tonight. Right, scored the crucial goal in the final. Well, he was trying to score a goal. Bakero peeling away to the right, Lineker through the centre. Julio Salinas arriving. Julio Salinas finding himself on the ground again. And again, Barcelona get the free kick. And Bengoechea gets a yellow card. Begiristain. Bakero, Begiristain. And it must be, no, Eusebio blocked by the goalkeeper in the end. Salinas deflected behind. Milla. Bakero, Roberto. And Lineker, Begiristain. Bakero had made a lot of ground, but I think he was technically in an offside position as Lineker was twisting and turning. He got back by now. Recipe. And Bakero comes off. Salinas. Professionals will look and wonder at how Seville stood off him. Nando really could have made a tackle then. Julio Salinas, Lineker, and in the end it was taken from him by Eusebio. But Eusebio was entitled to get there. And another attempt to try and beat Zubizarreta from, said before, he's very effective at what he does. Now, what can Seville do here with Bengoechea? And he caught them a little bit square at the back, did Bengoechea with his run. Well, temporarily, because Eusebio making Salinas. Here's Carrasco. Oh, and it is 4. And the goal scorer is Begiristain. Carrasco pushed onto the post by Dasaev. As the final whistle goes, and Barcelona have done it in style. Deservedly applauded off.